crafters, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia and I want to welcome you back to our channel. This video will share with you ways to create a beautiful spray of flowers across your card. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Here is the card that we're going to make today. Look at this beautiful spray of flowers. And you do this by individually stamping these flowers and then using your blends. And the stamp set that we're going to use is Friendly Hello. Now this will be offered in January. It's actually going to be a free stamp set. If you spend $100, you will get this, but you also get a pack of designer series paper, which is just beautiful. Now today we are going to use 3 stamp pads: Shaded Spruce, Garden Green, and Melon Mambo. And we're also going to use 2 blends. This is our Light Magenta Madness and our Light Mango Melody to blend our flowers. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to take our first mat and we're going to grab those stamps, and the first stamp that we will be using is our Magenta Madness, and we are going to stamp across our first mat, and we're just going to add our flower individually. So we have our flowers, and now we're going to add in our leaves. Now on this particular stamp set, remember, you don't want this bottom part. Go ahead and just don't ink this part up. Make sure that you leave a little bit of space right here for your sentiment. We're now going to do our other leaves, which is a 2-stamp process. We're going to stamp our base foundation first. And now we're going to go ahead and use the second one that will fill in those leaf veins. We'll use the same color. It just gives it some added dimension. We're going to bring in our berries and use our Melon Mambo. And now we're just going to bring in our blends and color our flowers. And we're going to go ahead and start with our Light Mango Melody and color the entire flower, and then come back in for the shading. We're going to go ahead and bring in our bronze to color the inside of the flowers. And now we're going to bring in that Light Magenta Madness to go over the shaded areas that they already have for you. Now, if this was too dark for you, you could always come back in with your Light Mango Melody and kind of go over it just a little bit to lighten that up. And once it dries, it will evaporate and lighten up just a little bit. And now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and we're going to stamp our sentiment once again in the Light Magenta Madness. Now we're simply going to add it to the other mats and add it to the front of our card. And make sure you stay with us because we have 4 more cards to show you using this stamp set. So we're going to bring in our glue. And now we're also going to stamp on the inside of our card, and we're going to use the smaller flower. We're going to bring in the melon mambo. Just very quickly use our blends. Now we will add this to the inside of our card. And you still have plenty of room to write on the inside of your card. Now remember I said that I would show you some other samples using this stamp set. Here's another one. Our spray, this time we stamped our sentiment in the middle and we put our spray on either side of the sentiment. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, we used the beautiful DSP. We just used the Hello Friend stamp and did a landscape card and used the leaves to go on the inside. Now look at this one. We decided to go ahead and dry emboss some paper, and I just think it adds so much to it. This bird we stamped and we cut out. And finally, we used one of the new embossing folders. Look at that. So pretty. And we just created our own background. We stamped these flowers, used our blends. Well, what do you think about those cards? Aren't they beautiful? I love the ability to go ahead and create a beautiful flower spray for the middle of your card, and you can add as many leaves, as many of the smaller flowers as you want to create that beautiful card to give to your friends and family. We just appreciate you so much spending time with us today. Please take a moment to subscribe below the video and help us grow our channel. We also have 2 lives coming up this week during the holiday season just to share some holiday inspiration with you, Monday and Wednesday. So please check us out. And remember, when you go out in the world today, be kind to yourself and others. Be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.